Every single day, you see thousands of brands on your phone, on TV, on billboards, on YouTube, on Instagram, on product packaging. But here's the strange part. Tomorrow, you won't remember 99% of them. Not because they're bad, not because they have ugly logos, not because they don't spend money on advertising. So why do brands like Apple, Nike, or Coca-Cola stay in your mind for years? While thousands of businesses disappear, today's customer has never been more distracted. Every minute, they're bombarded with ads, emails, videos, social media, promotions. Everyone is screaming, "Buy my product!" And because everyone is trying to get attention, attention itself has become the most valuable currency in marketing. But here's where most businesses make their first mistake. They think attention is enough. It's not. Attention is temporary. Memory is what creates sales. Because customers don't buy the brand they saw. They buy the brand they remember. The problem. None of those statements are memorable. Why? Because every competitor says exactly the same thing. If your message sounds like everyone else's, your business becomes invisible. People don't remember products. People remember ideas. Think about Apple. Apple doesn't spend billions telling you, "Our processor is 18% faster." Instead, they've spent decades selling one simple idea: simplicity. Everything they do reinforces that message. The clean stores, the minimalist packaging, the product design, even their advertising. Apple isn't selling technology. They're selling a feeling. And that's exactly why customers remember them. Nike does the same thing. They're not selling shoes. They're selling identity. When you see Nike, you don't think about rubber or fabric or manufacturing. You think about becoming better, stronger, faster, more disciplined. That's what people remember, not the product, the transformation. Here's something fascinating. Your brain deletes information every single day. To survive, it keeps only what feels important. That's why facts disappear, but emotions stay. Nobody remembers, "Our coffee has 18 grams of beans." But everyone remembers coffee that brings people together. One is information, the other is emotion. Emotion wins, every time. Here's the good news. You don't need Apple's budget or Nike's fame. You only need one memorable idea. Let's imagine you own a gym. Don't say, "We have modern equipment." Instead say, "We help busy people finally stay consistent." If you own a bakery, don't say, "We bake fresh bread." Say, "We make mornings worth waking up for." See the difference? One describes the product, the other creates a memory. Ask yourself one question. If someone could only remember one thing about your business, what would it be? If you can't answer that, your customers probably can't either. The best brands own one idea, then they repeat it again and again and again, until customers associate that idea with their name. That's branding. The brands you remember today didn't become unforgettable overnight. They became unforgettable because they consistently communicated one simple idea, not 50, one. So before spending more money on ads, ask yourself this: what do I want people to remember? Because customers don't buy the brand they see the most. They buy the brand they remember the most. If you want to learn the marketing strategies behind the world's biggest brands and how to apply them to your own business, subscribe to Brand Up, because every week we break down real marketing strategies that actually help businesses grow. I'll see you in the next one.